my YouTube channel. This is going to be a very short video. Just want to follow up from my last videos of do's and don'ts, pros and cons of having microlocs, starting microlocs on relaxed hair, and what that looks like when you put color on and all those things. And I really hope you enjoyed that video. It will be linked below and at the end of this video for you to click on, so you can check that out in case you're having any apprehensions or concerns about having microlocs. Part, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like on the sides, back, top, just all the things. Like now that it's been locked, I had a headband on earlier and I kind of put a little bit of my oil and a little bit of moisture in it earlier to kind of revive them because they were looking kind of flat and dry. Also, a tip that I didn't give you the last time on the video was sometimes as you're kind of moisturizing your locks, you're gonna sometimes come to where like little bitty pieces kind of shed. I want you to know that as a hairdresser, kind of giving that advice from me to you, it is normal to lose up to 100 hairs per day off a normal head of hair. Now, for somebody that has 4C hair like myself, 100 hairs doesn't seem like anything, but for somebody that kind of has thinner hair, again, microlocs is possible for you as well. But with 4C hair, you're gonna see like little ringlets of curls, and that's okay because, you know, it's normal for any loose hair as it's maturing to kind of shed, come out, and it's no big deal. Now, if you're losing like wads of hair, even if you're, you know, if you have microlocs, sisterlocks, dreads, or if you're wearing your natural hair, relaxed hair, straight hair, whatever, and you're losing handfuls of hair, I do want to let you know that that's not normal. It could be a thyroid issue. I've known women that have PCOS that's happened to. Women that have increased androgen, I think if I'm saying that right, androgen hormones, that can cause it, which essentially is male pattern baldness in women. That can occur in the top of the head. So you may think it's unrealistic to have microlocs, sisterlocks, or dreads, but I want to let you know that it's possible. I've seen many women with hair that was maybe like 3C, that was thinner, or if it wasn't as curly, it was maybe a 4C, but it was, you know, they had the male pattern baldness in the top and was still able to achieve that look. So with no further ado, I'm just going to kind of show you what my hair looks like after 4 days, because I did it 4 days ago. I think it's been about a week since my last report, because that was like on the 18th. Yeah, I think it feel in, well, today's 28th, I think. So it's possible for you, okay? It's possible for you. If I can do it and I had to go short, start all over, you can do it too. My hair was relaxed, you can do it too. My hair had color on it, you can do it too. My hair was damaged, you can do it too, okay? It just takes a little bit of patience, confidence, and time. So anyway, without further ado, the next part will be my hair. I'm gonna show you what it looks like tightened up in the top, sides, and back, and how long it's gotten since the beginning of my journey. Stay tuned. now I have on a mesh. It's kind of like what the girls wear, or I used to wear when my hair was relaxed. It was freshly shampooed, and I wanted to kind of make sure that the edges and everything lay down underneath the dryer. It has the holes, as you can see, but you can kind of see my little locks popping on there, whatever. So I put this on at night sometimes, or I'll kind of wear it during the day, like if I haven't sprayed my locks and I want them to, where it still kind of looks good. I don't believe in wearing bonnets out in public. I might wear a fancy scarf, like tied up on the top and kind of go around, but nothing like that. So I'll put something like this on, or a cute headband, just something like it, just kind of something simple and neat. So anyway, I have this on after showing you my locks. As you can see, I showed you the sides in my previous video, which I've linked below. I kind of shared with you about the many years of wearing relaxers. It thinned the sides of my hair. It kind of thinned the back of it too, but it was more so the sides, more so this side, my right side, than my left side. But I am a very transparent person. I wanted to kind of share with you, just in case you decided to do the microlock journey. Don't be afraid, just because, again, if you have male pattern baldness, or if you have thinner edges like I have, don't think this isn't for you. I've seen women literally with less hair than I have, like half a head. And by the time that the hair matured and locked, they had these beautiful, nice locks. As a matter of fact, I ran into a woman when we were at Walmart and we were checking out in the line. Just a quick story. My husband was like, just ask her who does her hair. And I'm like, this was before I started my microlocs. I've been wanting them, like I said, for many years. And he says, ask her who does her hair, ask her who does her hair. And I was like, no, I don't want to impose. She's buying groceries. She might be in a hurry, whatever. So eventually I was like, okay, he said, well, I asked for you if you want me to. And I was like, no. And you got to know him. He's really quiet. He don't do stuff like that. But if it's for me, he 10 toes down, baby. So anyway, I decided to ask her. And she told me about a young woman in Madison, Alabama. There's a shop there. And hers looked immaculate. They were so beautiful. And again, this is before I started my own. But I have that kind of in my Rolodex in case one day I wake up and I say, you know what, I'm not retightening them today. Okay? I'm not retightening them today. I'm going over here. I'm going to call her up. I'm going to make an appointment. I'm going to the shop. But so far, it's been successful. When I was retightening them, when I had the extensions in, when I still had the relaxers on the end, when I removed the relaxer and I had to go through 262 locks, 261, 262, because I counted them. And I had to go through each and every one of them, and I had to remove the extensions from each and every hair. So now what I like about it is curly on the ends. It's just the way I want it. It's moisturized right now. It feels good. It's clean. I'm all for cleanliness, baby, because I'm OCD. So my point is, just in case I want her to do them, because I seen that ladies in Walmart, I'm going to get her to do them. I'm going to get her to do them. Anyway, so you seen the edges. Don't be afraid just because your edges are thin. Don't be afraid if the hair on the top of your head is thinner. This can be you. And again, we can do this journey together. In a year, I will say, okay, so it's January. So in a year, I know they'll probably be to here. Because again, my hair grows really fast. They went from here when I first put the extensions in to here. And I was able to put them up and that's with the extensions. So they were like hanging on my shoulders before, and that's why I didn't want to take them out. But it is what it is. I had to get all that out of my hair. And I would say by my birthday is May the 12th. Hit your girl up, with birthday wishes and love on May the 12th. I will be 31. Anyway, by my birthday, I project that my locks will probably be almost double in length. If not double in length, almost double in length. Yeah, I would almost say double in length. Yeah, because again, like I said, and this keeps kind of coming apart back here. It's got the little Velcro strap. But yeah, by my birthday, I project that they'll be almost double in length. Within the year, they'll be back to almost the length they were when I had the extensions in. So I am excited about that. But I'm not rushing the process. You know what? Because the length that it is now, I'm completely happy with it. Because and this is another thing, the longer your Microlocs get, and I can attest to this because when the extensions were in, they were longer. The longer your Microlocs get, the more time it takes to do a retie, like whether you're doing sister locks, Microlocs or dreads, the longer those bad boys get, the more time it's gonna take. Like I can swoop through, do the 2 4-point rotation on them, whoop, 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 and I'm done, right? I sit, like a lot of times I can sit and watch a movie and be completely almost done with my head now that I've kind of got, you know, my little rhythm going. When they were longer with the extensions in, it would take me 4 hours. Because I was learning how to do it. I was trying to, like I say, keep from making any mistakes with the holes and stuff in the locks. But I would sit there, watch a movie. It would take me 4 hours. So I would do it like on the weekend when everybody was in bed and I'm just kind of, it's like my me time. I would try to like maybe start early in the day so I'm not up too late. I remember one time being up, I just pushed through and did it that night. It took me 4 hours. So embrace the journey while they're short too, okay? Because it takes me no time. But again, I'm a hairdresser. I worked, me personally, I worked in a very fast-paced environment in the shop. You know, from doing color, there were times that I was doing 3 or 4 clients at a time. One time I had 3 colors going, literally 3 colors back to back in the chairs at the dryer. They were all processed and they were like lapsed in time. And I got a gentleman in my chair getting a haircut. So I'm used to a fast-paced environment. I've been doing it for many years. So I think just doing that, you know, kind of helped me to, you know, kind of speed through it. But you take your time. You want to make sure that they're done right. You don't want any holes. You don't want any mistakes. Take each, like I say, I will take the hair, like each, because sometimes little bitty curls will kind of slip out. That is normal. Little bitty curls will slip out. And like I say, I just retightened them. But as you can see, it's been it's like 5 days ago because I filmed about a week ago. And it still looks good. As you can see, it's nice and tight. And I take my time and make sure each and every hair is in there, gray hairs and all. Those are the most stubborn hairs, is those gray hairs. I'm gonna tell you. However, you can do it. Anyway, till next time, I'll come back with some pros and cons, some little tips. I won't have to retighten them. I try to do it because, again, my hair grows really fast. I'm using the growth oil that I use on my scalp. That's why they look really nice and shiny. Look at that. They're really nice and shiny and soft. Okay. Because I use my ingredients. Now, I will tell you, this time, I did use a little bit. This is a cheat code, baby. I used a little bit of Paul Mitchell's foaming pomade. It has been my go-to for years doing wraps after shampoo sets. Love it. I would mix it with a little bit of the Paul Mitchell sculpting foam. I didn't use any sculpting foam because the sculpting foam is very conditioning, and it's also by Paul Mitchell. But I used a little bit of my foaming pomade, baby. I put the oil on my scalp, and then while my hair was wet, like when I sprayed it with the water, because our hair is like a flower. Okay, our hair is like a flower. So what that means is when we go out into the gardens and we water our trees, our plants, our hair is the same way. It's a budding little flower. So yeah, make sure you keeping it moisturized. And like I said, my oil helps a lot. But I take that foaming pomade. It literally foams. That's why it's called foaming pomade. But it literally foams, and I just kind of work it through and just let it set. So that's why I got my sheen. Everything's in order. It's looking good. Next week I come back, we'll share a few more things. We'll go over it. Anything that I missed in the first video, which is linked below. It'll be at the very end of this video. And I'm telling you now. Anything changes, I'll let you know. Until next time, be blessed. Have a great week. Word of the day is be you. If all you did today was get up and exist, that's okay. You had a purpose. Have a blessed week. And that's a wrap.